Hello friends, very good evening. Welcome back to my YouTube channel Talent Traders. Myself Bala here. I welcome you all to my channel. In this video, I'm just going to discuss about our option scanner. So which works for intraday, weekly and monthly as well as inside Camarilla. So last week we have finding out some opportunities, and from this list we have some almost 13 stocks where it is triggered. From this list, we almost 30% movement, almost 7 to 8 stocks, which moves more than 30%. So first, you should understand this concept in the weekly based. It's positional concept based on our advanced option strategy. It works. And this week, we have some opportunity in call side as well as some put side also. So here, I'm just filtering out the stock based on the liquidity, and I'm just ignoring illiquid stocks, only liquid stocks, that is called a liquidity. And also volume, also we are looking for a bid-ask spread gap. If there is a huge bid-ask spread, we will simply avoid it. So whatever the stock, looks like a scanner which scanning all the F&O stocks, and it finding out which breaks our level based on the concept, and it will be plotting here. From this list, we will be able to find out some opportunity. That is the main concept. So how to find out that particular opportunity. Someone who, without knowing our advanced option strategy, they are using some this Google Sheet also. But if you are using that, so you should be careful about your strategy. You can apply on your strategy whatever the stocks in the top listed. So and also most important thing, whether the trigger is happen or not. For example, DVS Lab 5450, it is based on the 5450 call option where it is triggers this weekly trade opportunity. Okay, so it is a weekly trade opportunity. What is our exact entry point? 283. Already I discussed this is a gap up opening by the 9th October. Okay, so prior to that, the 8th October closing is somewhere around 206. By the next date as a gap up. Our breakout point is not triggered on those stocks, so that we are considering this is not a valid trade. Like that, if the entry point should trigger after 9:30, so that we consider normally a valid breakout, and based on the breakout, the weekly positional try to find a 2 to 3 opportunity. That's huge and good enough. And last week is already gone, so we will be going to update the sheet for the next week, and it will be updated in this video itself. And a monthly positional, it is purely for a positional one. So almost 40 plus percentage increased, almost 15 stocks in a put side. And recently first week down and the second week recovery, so you have some of the opportunity which trigger in a call side also. But what we are planning, so if the trade triggers, and we should try to check with the quality liquidity as well as volume and bid-ask spread gap, so then only we are going to find out. So based on the concept, we try to find 3 to 5 stocks in a month, just 2 to 3 stocks in a week. That is the main logic which we are using. So not to focus all the stocks, but this is a scanner which telling you all the stock which meet the criteria. Okay, and intraday, you know very well, it is about R4 Camarilla R4 breakout. So a lot of stocks given breakout. I'm just making a 2 shorts videos. So first candle where I'm just taking out the breakout. Some other stocks may be triggered third candle, fourth candle. For example, Granules 580 when it is triggered. It is based on the purely R4 breakout level. So let me try. So there is a no liquidity, and the first candle itself, it is open about to the R4 level. So we are not considering this as a valid breakout. So we need to filter out GNFC 653.5, GNFC 653.5 call option. Whether it is giving you valid opportunity, doesn't have the liquidity. So simply ignore, and sale 130. So this is an intraday, pure intraday, sale 130 which we are looking for. This is a valid breakout. So where the second candle, third candle, fourth candle only it is triggers our breakout point. But liquidity factor, so may ignore this one. But it has already triggered our entry point on the third candle. This is the valid entry, but we need to consider the ignore whether it liquid or not. MCX 6200. So try to find 1 or 2 opportunities for an intraday, and this one is the first candle which given you the breakout and closes above the R4. Normally we are not going to take a trade which closes above the R4 level in the first candle. And maybe if you are looking for a after down and it maybe a second time breakout, maybe try. But normally we are not going to take. And Tata Chemical 1160. So these are all the opportunity where we are going to find out whether the breakout. Here is the perfect breakout that is happening on third candle 9:45 to 10 o'clock, and this is the breakout around 44.65 and 34.55 should be our stop loss. If the stop loss is okay, and then we can go for a trade along with the 1:1 or 1:2 risk reward ratio, depends on your risk ability. So that is what the concept of intraday. It is purely R4 breakout level, and inside Camarilla, it's nothing about the stock which forming a inside levels compared to the previous day R3 and S3. We find it out 1 day period. So that is the main logic about the system. So which we are finding this kind of a trade opportunities 1 day period. So we may be focusing the stocks for a breakout that which going to break the R4 level or not. If it is breaks, then there is a good opportunity for your intraday as well as positional. Both we can plan for this, and that is the logic which we are happening. So sale 130. If we check sale 130 call option, it is an inside where you can look at this in the inside between the previous day Camarilla levels. That is what the main happens. You can see there is a inside between the previous day level exactly. So that kind of options which you are finding out inside between the R3 and S3 of previous day, and today it is a narrow and maybe a breakout, and I can keep a stop loss below the S4 also. Maybe it will help you to continue as a positional trade also. That is what a logic which we have used and finding the stock which 1 day's period to that. Okay, so this is what yesterday's stock SBIN 800. So whether it is given you the opportunity or not. So SBIN, there is no breakout on the R4 level. Simply ignore that. And here Berger Paint. Here also you need to check whether the stock is liquid or not. So Berger Paint 575 put option. Whether it is breaks, there is a no liquidity. So simply ignore the stock. And SJ is normally not liquid. SBIN. That maybe both the sides is happening. Maybe whether it is given either breakout or not. SBIN 800 put option also, call as well as put, both which forming a such a pattern, and whether it is breaks and it doesn't give you the breakout around 17.8, and then it is in the range bound only. Maybe this level should be key level for even tomorrow's session because it doesn't break. And what are the stock which forming it tomorrow? Maybe if you are using any other chart pattern for finding out tomorrow's Camarilla, then you can easily find out. So I am finding two stocks in a put side is about to GNFC and Britannia. So this may be a stock which forming a inside put side inside Camarilla on put side, and how many stock which forming in a call side. So we have some more many calls which is happening for the 14th of this October. So this much of stock where it is forming, this may be for a tomorrow's Monday level. So this particular options are forming an inside level compared to the previous day S3 and R3. So these are all the stocks which forming a such a level, and this is what an intraday and monthly positional. Still monthly ones we are going to update this, and weekly ones weekly positional. So now I'm just going to update the weekly positional and in this video itself, and you will be finding the newest strike price that would be helping you to find out trade opportunity based on the logic which we are used and based on the advanced option strategy. So I think this week, this month already we achieved more than many stocks in a put side and a monthly position. Those who are watching, and you will be understood the concepts and many stocks which triggers our entry. Let me try to update our Google Sheet now for the month of week of I think third week October. Let me check, and it will be updating the strike price and everything would be changed, and after this we'll able to finding out the opportunities on next week. So that week is started from 14th to 18th. So let me try. Yeah. So we'll try to update, and all the strike price will be changed on the weekly as well as monthly, that we are going to check for the newer opportunity. It's happening here. It's a monthly. Yeah, weekly is now changed. Okay, so there is no stocks at this moment. It is nearing to that 100%. That 100 is our breakout point. So when it is reaching the 100%, it is going to give the breakout. Okay, so let me try to find from next week, and monthly position still remains same, and intraday is changed, and some of the options which showing you around 100 So this you should ignore because it is a low liquidity and there is no trading happening on those strike prices. So it will be automatically removed from 9:30. So if you are using intraday sheet, you just look the sheet after 9:30 and it will be giving you the right opportunity. And inside Camarilla stocks options also updated here. Thank you for watching, and if you are new to my channel, kindly subscribe the channel. If you have any questions or at all, just ping me on my WhatsApp number which shown on this video. Thank you.